morning to all my motivators. How are you all doing today? Welcome to the Dose of Realness for your Wednesday. Today's topic is going to be Get Back on Track. I welcome you. If you're new to the channel, I would love if you would subscribe, turn on all post notifications, and thank you always to the members of my channel. So let's get started with the Best Life Career Song.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Thank you all so much for being here for the Dose of Realness today. And I can't wait to get into this topic. Yes, welcome everybody. I'm Marlene. I'm the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I talk about positive, motivating, encouraging videos, live streams, story times, all of that. Anything to inspire, encourage, and bring about positivity. So today's topic is get back on track. It's very important for us to talk about this subject because I believe during the pandemic, it has caused us to feel a certain type of way about so many things. It has refocused and caused change for so many of us. And now that it's time for us to get a new awareness, get a new thought process, because sometimes the thought process that you had during that time, that was just a coping thing. Now it's time for us to put some energy, some juice, some spirit, some excitement back into our lives. So let's get back on track. Let me go to the chat and see who is in the chat today. Hey, Boss Life Online, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you for being a member of my channel. Of course, you know you're always welcome to drop exclamation point. I think it's exclamation point motivate. I think so. Exclamation point motivate. Yeah, so let's get into this topic, guys. I'm very excited to talk to you about this because it's a lot of us who have got off track. I know I have, and it's really important to realize that you have got off track. Okay, so let's start with point number one. So to get back on track, we have to understand what this means. What does it mean to get off track? It means for us to return to the right direction. Now, the direction that we choose in our lives is going to depend on us, what you want to do. What is the goals for your life? What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to be? Where are you going? See, first you have to define that part. See, you have to know, what do you want? What direction do you want to go in your life? Are you trying to work on your finances? Are you trying to work on your physical, your health? What is it that you're trying to get back on track with? When you start there, now you have something to look forward to, somewhere to go. Because if you're just going blindly through your life thinking that things are going to get on the right track just haphazardly, just like that, it won't happen. And then that can put you in a cycle of feeling discouraged and feeling sad. So first, I'm going to encourage you, if you have not already, take out a notebook, write down some notes so that you can be in the right frame of mind to know what to do next. Okay, are you ready? So, to get back on track, it means that you got to return to the right direction. So, what direction are you choosing to go forward in? Is it your finances? Is it your health? Is it something else that you want to do? Good morning, Angela. Happy Wednesday. Yes, you're doing good. Great, Boss Life Online. I'm so happy to hear that. I love hearing positive things. Yes, it was from Boss Life Online. This is the gift she sent me. So, yes, we have to know to get on the right track. We have to realize this is point number one. We have to realize that you are off track. You have to realize that you're off track because sometimes things can be like off in our life. There's just something that you just can't pinpoint it. It's just something not right. I'm not going in the right direction. That's the most important thing, is that we have to realize that we're not going in the right direction that we want to. And it's okay. I don't want you to beat up yourself. See, this is a positive space. This is about encouraging, motivating, inspiration. I'm not going to beat you up. I'm not going to point my finger at you and tell you, bad, naughty. No, it's not one of those things. See, when you realize that you have gotten off track, the first thing is you have to say, I can get back on track. That's how you can motivate yourself. You have to push yourself into a positive direction. I'm not where I want to be right now. That's where you start. I'm not where I want to be. And it's okay. But we have to speak that to ourselves. I'm not where I want to be right now. And the second question is why? When you get off track in your life, you have to understand, why is it that I got off track in the first place? Did I allow life to distract me? Did I allow people to distract me? Am I just discouraged right now? So when you put in words and labels that you can identify and realize, it will help you to get right back on the right track. You have to understand your why. Why is it that you were off track at that time? And I feel like that is such an important thing to understand, why you do what you do, because it helps you to identify. So the next time when you're coming up and you may be doing the same thing, now you can say, oh no, we're not going that route. It's all about diverting the route and getting back where you need to be. And that's so important, because we have to understand over here, motivators, that if you don't know why you do what you do, you're going to keep doing the same thing. And then you're going to be in a cycle. You are going to be in a cycle of bad, repeated behaviors. I'll say that again. If you keep doing what you always have done, you are going to be in a circle of those bad repeated behaviors. And it's like you're going to be on a hamster wheel, just constantly, day after day, doing the same thing over and over again. And you're never going to get on the path where you want to be, because you're just going to be either be a follower, or you're just going to be in a cycle of sadness. But you have to get on the right track, the beaten path. Make your own road, make your own life, how you want it to be. And I feel like a lot of times we don't allow ourselves to have the room and the freedom to grow. You have to give yourself that permission. I give myself the permission to grow. I give myself the permission to thrive. And that's what I want you to speak to yourself. If you're not where you want to be right now in today, you have to speak it over your life. I'm not where I want to be. Now, the second point is, why are you not where you want to be? And you have to be honest with yourself. It's not about just saying, I'm not where I want to be. It's about the action. What plan are you going to put into place? Hey, Monique King, good morning. How are you? It's so good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. How's your family? I hope you are well, your family is well. And thank you so much for coming in. I invite all of you to put something in the chat so that you can help others as well to get back on track. Okay. So after we talk about why we have gotten off the track, now we have to ask ourselves, how did we get off track? How do you get off track when you're doing things? I know for myself, I'm allowing the distractions to take over my life. And we have to learn to put up a stop sign and stop that foolishness. Anything that's distracting you in your life, it could be listening to the talk of other people. A lot of times we allow people to get in our head and to stop us and slow us down from the greatness and the potential that we possess inside of us, right? And each one of us possesses so much inside of us. But the thing is that we are not tapping into our potential like we should. You are not tapping into your potential like you should. See, we have to understand that you could be so much more, but you have to get to the root cause of why you are off track. You have to get to the root cause and find out why it is that you got off track so that you can get on the right path, so that you can do the things that you want to do, so that you can thrive, so that you can blossom. See, that's what life is all about. See, if you are a person that just wants to be comfortable, this message is not for you. If you're happy with what you're doing, then this message is not for you. I could recommend for you to click off. This is for those who are motivated to, who want more in their life, who want to do better, who want to see better in their life, that they want to feel better, that they want to get stronger, that they want to grow their financial wealth, that they want to, feel better, health wise. They want to take better care of themselves. They want to blossom. They want to have better friends. They want to go out there and experience more things. I'm speaking to the ones that want to thrive. Are you a person who wants to thrive? So continue listening to the rest of this message. If you want to thrive, you have to be honest with yourself. Now, what have I done? If I'm doing the same thing that I have always done, that's the results that you're going to get. See, you have to be able to step out sometimes on faith, step out on not even knowing what is the path. You're just stepping out there and you're just going to say, I'm just going to try. I'm just going to try until something works. See, it always has to be one person that has to sometimes make a new path for others to follow behind. And you have to be okay sometimes with being a leader. You have to be okay with that. Hey, African Dreaming, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're well. How's your family? I hope you're doing well today, and thank you so much for being here. See, I want to encourage somebody today. See, my message is not always for everybody because some people just like to hear a good message, hear good thoughts, but they're not willing to do anything about it. See, I'm not talking to the ones that want to stand still. I'm talking to the ones that want to move forward. They want better for their life. They're going to try. They're going to step out on faith. They're not going to allow what other people say to get them down. They're not going to allow other people to discourage them. No, I want to encourage the ones who want to do better. Now I'm speaking to you today. The third point that I want to speak to you is how you can get back on track is you got to say what is causing me to be able to get off track. And we have to be honest. And I know for me is I allow my own mind to get the best of me. I allow myself to be discouraged and I stay there. And that's not good. And I'm saying this to you because I know that I'm speaking to somebody else who goes through the same things. You get discouraged and then you stay there. So you have to pull yourself out of that. You have to pull yourself out of that. You can't allow yourself to stay in a negative space and expect to feel good mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You have to want better. And the question is, if you want to get back on the right track, on the right course, you have to understand what is your exit strategy. So when we talk about an exit strategy, we have to understand that you can choose to be two people. There's two people in this life. There are the people who are the doers and the people who stand still. The doers and the people who stand still. So what category do you put yourself in? Are you a person who does, or are you a person who just accepts it and say, this is my life, this is how it's going to be, and I'm just going to accept it? See, you have to, when I speak about an exit strategy, is that you have to understand that you are not comfortable accepting your life as it is. See, this message is for those who want to do better. Yes, Boss Life Online. Yeah, you got to shake yourself off and push forward. See, and Angela, most of the times, most people are not willing to do that. They don't want to shake themselves off because I'm telling you, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of effort to want better. It takes a lot of effort to stand up when you want to just stay in the bed. It takes a lot of effort to want to wake up early, to stay up late, to make phone calls, to do everything that you need to do. And most people are willing to do that. They just want to ride on the success of other people. Yes, Boss Life Online, you have to want better. See, it all points back to us. See, if you want your life to change, it's about what are you willing to do in order to receive that. What are you willing to do in order to receive and get the life that you want? Are you willing to make those sacrifices? Are you willing to make those changes? Are you willing to make a plan? See, when I speak about an exit strategy, it means that you don't want to stay in the life that you have right now. If you want to stay in the life that you have right now, then just be comfortable, just be ordinary. But I'm speaking to the ones who want to be extraordinary. You don't want to have the life that other people may have had in your life. You don't want to have the same finances. You don't want to have the same health. You want to see different things. You want to travel. You want to enjoy your life. You want to thrive. These are the ones that I'm speaking to. They want to thrive. They want to try. See, and having an exit strategy means that it's not something that's going to happen overnight. Nothing that you want in your life, anything that is worth having, is not going to come about easily. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a hard road for you. And I'm telling you that because I'm not going to sugarcoat things and say, oh, when you want to have a successful life, when you want to have a great life, that is going to be easy. No, that would be a lie. I would be lying to you. It's going to take a lot of, you're going to make plans and the plans won't pan out. You're going to fall flat on your face. People are going to leave your life. People are going to talk about you behind your back, in front of your face. You're going to think people are your friends and they're not. See, you have to build your foundation strong with yourself, and you have to believe in you. You have to believe in yourself and what you want. You have to believe in your vision. You have to believe in your goal, and you have to start there. So when I speak about an exit strategy, I mean planning a foundation with yourself. How much are you loving yourself? How much are you believing in your goal? See, you can't get out of something until you can start where you are. So you got to build that foundation strong. I believe in myself. I believe in my goal. I believe in my plan. I believe that I am somebody. I believe that I can get anything that I want to get because it's for me. See, if that's your exit strategy, then nothing can stop you. Oh, I see Angela's Canvas to Light just came in the door. Good morning. Good morning, Angela's Canvas to Light. How are you doing? How's your family? I hope well. Thank you so much for being here. Join in on this discussion. Yes, exactly. Yes, you have to open yourself to every opportunity. That's what I'm talking about, Angela. Every opportunity. See, life, some things just come in our life sometimes, and we're given um we're given a set of tools. We're given something like, oh, here's an opportunity right here. But then you doubt it. You say, I don't think I can do it. Or you believe, oh, because I don't have the right monetary. See, if you want something, you're not going to make excuses. You're not going to stop until you get what you want. See, I'm speaking to you motivators because I've been there. If you want something, there's nothing that can stop you. It doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter what your money looks like. It doesn't matter what your health looks like. If you really want something, if you really want to do it, then you will. This is how you get back on track. You got to feed and nourish your mind. You got to get your mind really strong, that people are going to be coming and saying things like little mosquitoes swarming around, saying stuff. You can't do it. You won't do it. You'll never do it. You'll never succeed. You're not anybody. You think you're better than anybody else. Be ready for that. So when it comes, I say, Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was coming. You have to know who you are. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know your abilities. You have to know your talents. And then you have to use it. See, that's the exit strategy. Know who you are, know what you want, believe in your goal and your vision. And that's how you can get out of anything. See, when you know who you are, you know where you're going, you know that better is ahead for you. There's nothing that can stop you. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, you keep getting up because you know better is out there for me. And I want somebody to say that better is out there for me, because that's what I'm talking about. Better is out there for me, and we have to speak it over our life, and we have to surround ourselves by people who actually believe that. You have to believe that about yourself. Boss Life Online says people just talk about what they want. If you really want it, then do it. Be consistent and focus on you and what you want. See, and that's the thing. And I know I struggle with it too, about consistency, staying consistent. But if you really want something, if you want to be on the fast track, do you think people who are successful, people who are CEOs of multi-million and billion-dollar companies, you think that they got what where they are by just saying, "Oh, it didn't work out," and then just giving up? No, they fell. They messed up. Since many of them got through bankruptcy, so bad relationships, people talked about them. They had to struggle and hustle to get finances in order to fund their dreams. But it's all about you being consistent, going after it, and not taking no for an answer. It doesn't matter if it takes a million no's. No, 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 no. All you need is one yes. All you need is one yes. One yes can change the direction of your entire life. You only need one yes, one person that is going to help you, one person to believe in your dream. That's all you need. But just keep being consistent. See, that's what it's all about, consistency. That's right. Nourish your mind. I'm telling you, that's the foundation of everything, is nourishing and feeding your mind, because life can just slap you around, just slap you around, and life will devour you if you allow it. Life will devour you if you allow it. See, that's why I was talking about in the exit strategy, why you have to have a firm foundation, because if you don't, that's where you exit off the ramp. You have to, I'm firmly planted here. This is what I'm going to do, regardless of who or what or finance. I'm going to firmly plant myself here because this is where I'm meant to be. And you are the only one that can tell yourself that. This is my goal. This is for me. I am going to have this, regardless of what other people say, regardless of what other people do, regardless of the people who support me. I believe in my goal. I believe in my dream. You got to firmly plant that in your mind, especially when the going gets tough, especially when your finances isn't showing up the way that you want to, especially during those times. That's when you got to fortify, feed, and nourish your mind and tell yourself, I can get through this. I'm able, I'm capable. I know it's hard right now, but it's coming. I can do this. I believe in myself. I love myself. We got to fortify our mind. That is so highly important. Fortify your mind. Yes, these negatives can come from your past, so be aware of what you tell yourself too. Be ready to put in a positive. Yes, that's why I always talk about positive mindset shifting. It's so important to shift because a lot of us didn't grow up getting the positive self talk, getting the positive affirmations. If you were always told you were foolish and stupid and you can't do anything, and you're not smart, either you're too skinny or you're too fat or you're too ugly or you're too young, you're too old, you're always too something. But if you go about it by listening to the negatives from other people, you'll never succeed. You have to put it in your mind what you want. It's not about what other people think, what other people want you to do. It's about what do you want. And you got to firmly fortify that in your mind. This is what I want. This is what I'm capable of. And then you have to make an exit strategy from the negative things and move forward into the positive road. You got to switch and shift. And every time you're feeling a certain way, anytime you feel down, anytime you feel discouraged, you got to find a way to get out of that thinking and snap back into the positive, because nothing is going to change in your life unless you change your thinking, unless you change your mindset, and unless you go and move forward. Yes, if you want it, fight for it. Do what it takes to make it a reality. Yes, you have to do what it takes. See, nobody is going to do anything for you. Anything that is worth having is worth fighting for. And you have to fight for the things that you want. It's not about what other people do. It's not about what other people say. It's not about what other people, if they believe in you or not. Even if you got zero people in your life, you got zero people who believe in your hope and dream. But how strong is your fire for what you want? See, I had to learn that the fire within us, those embers, sometimes the flame starts going out, but you have to reignite that flame. And you got to stand in front of the mirror and you got to speak to yourself. You can do it. Don't give up. Don't be discouraged. I believe in you. I love you. You have to speak to your future self too. The future self needs you. Your future self is waiting on you to get there. So you got to put some more bricks into those embers and make that flame burn. See, you got to be on fire for your dream. You have to be on fire. Nothing is going to move forward until you move it forward. You got to get the ball rolling. You got to surround yourself with the right people. And that's so important. So true. It's a daily struggle for me, and I fight to stay positive. You're not the only one, Angela's canvas to light. I fight, I would say, 2 to 3 times a week. I find that I get discouraged about something, but that's where you have to say no, and you have to rebuke those negative thoughts. You got to rebuke it and remove it from your thoughts. And I always tell those negative thoughts, you don't belong here. You're not welcome here. And I encourage you to speak that over your life too. Tell those negatives that they don't belong. You're not welcome here, and you need to leave, because a new me is here, the me that believes myself, the me that loves myself. And I'm going somewhere because I'm somebody, and I am somebody of worth. And that will just give you a charge to move forward, to run like a bull. Tell yourself every time, say, no, you don't belong here. I don't think so. You don't belong here. Get out. See, we're going to be positive and we're going to be strong, and we love ourselves. Always make love the driving force behind everything that you do. Love what you do. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. All of it based on love for you. But it's all about how much you want it, how fast you want to achieve it, and then get moving towards achieving it. See, we have to get back on track. Yep, we have to. We have to get back on track. Boss Life Online says, I got rid of the negative in my life. I still speak to them. And on YouTube, you have to be careful who you are dealing with and listening to as well. Exactly. You have to be careful. It's all about being careful who you share your thoughts with. Not everybody who is pretending and smiling in your face, especially people in your family, people on social media, because people behind the screen can appear to be a certain way, but that doesn't mean that's how they really are. You never fully know the motives of other people. What is the motive behind? That's why you have to be careful about not telling people too much, because you never know, the ones who are a blabbermouth are the ones that have a knife behind their back ready to stab you and yours. Be careful. Okay, so let's get back on this topic. So we talked about what is your exit strategy. Now let's talk about point five, developing healthy habits. See, now that you got the exit strategy, you're moving forward on the right road. Now you have to understand, you have to develop healthy habits. Thank you so much, Angela. You have to develop healthy habits. And that's in all aspects of your life. You have to develop healthy physical habits. You have to develop healthy emotional habits, healthy spiritual habits, healthy everything, so that you can feel good about yourself. You got to develop those healthy habits. And when I say healthy habits, I mean emotionally. You have to identify, okay, that person is talking to me crazy. That person isn't doing right by me. Don't allow people to put you down emotionally, make you feel like you're less than. That's not healthy. A healthy spiritual habits is, you have to identify things that is going to meet your spiritual needs, and anything outside of that, you have to exclude it, get rid of it. And unhealthy physical habits, it could be, not getting the exercise that you need, not getting the sleep that you need, not eating the right diet. All of those things is going to harm you. So we have to develop the healthy habits that can make us feel good up here. See, when you take care of your mind, your heart, your physical, your emotional, everything is going to follow. So you got to develop some healthy habits so that you can feel good, because I'm telling you, if you don't feel good, you can't move forward. You can't do anything when you don't feel good up here. When you don't feel good in your body, when you don't feel good in your spirit, when you're carrying a heavy weight that you haven't forgiven somebody and letting things go. You got to have healthy habits so that you can cope and you can move forward, because you can't move forward and do things in your life when you're surrounded by all of this negativity. You can't. Hey, language of courses, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. You have to develop healthy habits, and that is going to show up differently for other people. For me, I'm a person that I don't like confrontation. I don't like confrontation. I don't like arguing with people. So that's my healthy habit, because it gets me into a dark space that I don't like. So I don't allow people to bring that to me. Once it starts coming and bubbling up to the surface, I gotta smash that. I gotta get rid of it. So we have to know what is a healthy habit for you, because when you take care of your physical health, when you take care of your emotional health, you take care of your spiritual health, there's nothing that can stop you from going forward on the road forward where you need to go. You got to develop some healthy habits emotionally. You have to say, well, that's enough. They're not treating me the way that I should. You have to develop those healthy habits, and you also have to identify the ones that are giving you the love that you deserve, and you got to show gratitude to those people. That's what's going to keep you on the right track. Those who are giving you love, either uh, certain family members, certain friends, whoever is your circle of love, the people who are loving you and taking care of you. Take time to also feed and nourish those people. See, people aren't going to stay around if you never show appreciation and gratitude. You have to show gratitude for the people who are loving you and taking care of you as well. Don't be a person who's a user, because I know personally for myself, I don't like to be used, and I know you wouldn't like it either. So show appreciation and gratitude to the people who are supporting you, the people who are doing what it is that you need in your life, who are feeding into your love language, right? So, whatever your love language, however you need to receive love, and somebody is giving you that, don't forget to show appreciation. Say, I appreciate you being in my life. I have gratitude for you. Thank you for supporting me. It's important to do that because that keeps us on track. Because when somebody in your life feels that you appreciate them, they're going to keep showing you appreciation. They're going to keep showing you support because we personally we like to get appreciation and gratitude, so give it to others as well. Give people their flowers while you still can. Don't wait until it's too late to say, I wish I would have told them I love them. I wish I would have told them how much they mean to me. Don't forget that part, because that's what keeps their fire going. That's what, because you can't go through life and do everything on your own. Everybody needs somebody to support them, even if it's only one person. But make sure you support and encourage the people in your life. That's very important. Yes, me too. Yes, that's so important. Okay, so let's get into point number 6 to get back on track. Get somebody who will help you. How you can stay on the right track is you, like I was just talking about, your circle of love, the people that are supporting you. See, you can't stay on the right track if you're trying to do everything by yourself. And I know that how life is sometimes you're just on a road where you're just tunnel vision and you're focused and you're going, but you have to have somebody, even one person, like I said, that's going to keep encouraging you to keep going. A mentor, a therapist, a trusted friend, somebody. But develop a relationship, because relationships are going to help you. Everybody needs somebody to talk to and vent and tell them their problems, but make sure somebody that you can trust, somebody who has shown you that they are a person who is trustworthy, and lean on them. Everybody needs somebody to lean on. You need somebody to have a mind dump, because you can't keep carrying around everything that you have inside of you. You're a human being. You have feelings, you have emotions, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to have meltdowns from time to time. It's okay to feel disappointed in other people. It's okay to feel disappointed in yourself. But talk to somebody. It doesn't matter who it is, whether it be a person, whether it be whoever, whatever feeds your spiritual need. But you gotta have an open way to express yourself. That's important for staying on track. You have to get things out. Whatever is going on in your head, you got to get it out and say, this is stressing me out. And that will keep you on the right road. Okay, so this is the seventh and the last point. You have to be accountable. See, when I'm talking about getting back on track, you nothing is going to happen into your life until you become accountable for what you're doing. We have to be accountable for ourselves. Nobody is going to change your life. Nobody is going to do anything for you. Whatever it is that you want, you have to do it for yourself, and you got to be accountable, and you have to say, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm not doing. And that's important for you to stay on the right track. You got to be accountable for yourself. Say what you're going to do and do what you said. Be accountable for that. And a lot of people don't. They blame other people. You know, it is their fault that this happened. It's that person's fault. Yes, sometimes it could be, but are you a person to make excuses, or are you a person to make changes? See, if you want your life to change, you can't just accept the excuses. You can't just accept being comfortable. You have to say, I need to get myself in gear. I need to do X, Y, and Z, and then do it. See, it's all about being accountable for yourself. And you have to do it for you. You can't do it for anybody but yourself. How much do you want it? How much do you want to thrive? See, that's the motivation that I want to feed to each and every one of you. It's all up to you. It's not for anybody else. And anything that is not happening in your life, you got to take ownership. My life is not going the way that I want it to go because of this. Be accountable for yourself. I haven't been doing what I need to do. I haven't been taking care of my health. I haven't been taking care of my finances. I haven't been doing what I need to do. I haven't been trying to fund my dream. I haven't been reaching out for a mentor. I have not forgiven other people. See, we have to take the ownership of ourselves. You got to stand in your own personal truth. And I know it takes a mature person. It's not easy to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I haven't done this and I haven't done that. But we're adults over here. We're grown-ups. It's not the childish things that you blame other people. No. If you really want something, if you want to be on the right track, if you want to move forward, if you want to become successful in your own right, you have to accept what it is. You have to accept what it is that you have not done. You have to accept that part. That's a part of being responsible. It's about taking ownership. It's about loving yourself. And loving yourself means that you are able to see what you really need to do. So it's being an adult, growing up. Growing up means that sometimes you need to accept the salty things in life. Everything can't be sweet and sugary. Sometimes there's the vinegar things that say, I have to say to myself, Marlene, that's not good what you're doing. And you got to accept that. You have to stand in that. And then you have to say, now, what are you going to do about it? This is what you're doing, but what are you going to do about it? See, all the rest of that is up to you. All of the rest of that is up to you. See, nobody can make you take care of your health. Nobody can't make you get up and exercise. Nobody can't make you stop eating foods that are harming you. Nobody can't make you fix your finances if you don't want to fix it. If you keep making excuses, that is all you're going to get for the rest of your life. An excuse, an excuse, an excuse, and you're going to be standing still in the same place that you have been for the past how many years? Or you can choose to get up, get off your butt, stand up, take ownership, and do what you need to do and be accountable. Get yourself a mentor, get yourself somebody who's going to help you develop a healthy strategy, develop healthy habits, find out what is your how, what is your why, realize why you're on track, and then get going doing what you need to do. See, we have to get going. We can't allow the excuses to take over our life. Yes, I understand language of horses. Yeah, it's true. All of us, language of horses, every single person. And it would be a lie if people said that they don't need to work on getting back on getting back on track, because each and every one of us gets off track in life. Each and every one of us gets off track. But it's about what are you doing to get right back on the track that you want. It's about your goals. It's about your life. It's about what you want. What do you want to do? And what are you willing to do in order to receive what you want? See, most people just want to stand still and have the same life for the rest of their life. And they want to blame other people, blame their kids and their mate and this person and that person. Oh, thank you. Come get this commentary. Thank you for your membership and welcome in. People just want to just keep doing the same things over and over and over again, and then never getting any results. But what are you willing to do in order to receive the life you want? People just want to just blame other people. They want to stand still. They want to hang out with people who are gossipers and negative people. If you hang out with the negative people and gossipers and the people who aren't doing anything with your life, that is who you're going to be. It's all about who you want to be. It's all about what you want. What are you willing to do in order to have the life that you want? And stop making excuses. Stop being lazy. Stop blaming anybody. If your life is not going the way that you want to, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? You got to take that on ownership. You got to take your own ownership. Nobody is going to give you the life that you want. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. A lot of people, language of horses, but I always say nothing can happen to you and for you until you are ready to receive it. And I know that that's what happened for me. It wasn't until I was ready, until I wanted changes in my life, until I wanted to work on my health, until I wanted to work on my finances, until I wanted to work on my business and my grind and my brand. That's when things are going to change. But if you keep making excuses, you can make excuses and blame people for the rest of your life. And if you want to be miserable and complacent and lazy, all of it is up to you. Each and every person here is an adult. I'm not going to, if that's what you want to do, it's your choice. It's your personal choice. But I'm speaking to the people who are motivated, the people who want a change in their life, people who want to do better. They want to increase in their health. They want to increase in their wealth. They want to increase in doing things for their life, for themselves, in order to have what they want. What vision, what goal, what do you have? What do you want? But it's about what you personally are willing to do. Are you willing to get up? Are you willing to stay up late? Are you willing to wake up early? Are you willing to do what other people are not willing to do? See, that's how you get on the right track. That's how you get on the right track. That's how. You have to be willing to do what other people aren't willing to do. Are you? Are you willing to do that part? See, most aren't. You have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with the people when you start becoming more enlightened, when you become more positive, when you start loving yourself more, when you're blossoming and growing and you're grinding and hustling towards what you want. You have to understand that you're not going to be comfortable and you're going to have to leave people behind. Understand that part. You can't take everybody with you where you're going. You can't. Because some people don't want to change and they don't want better and they don't want you to do better. So they're going to talk about you and they're going to stab you in your back. The people that you've been friends with for a long time, see where you're going and what you want to do. This is for the people who have enlightened thinking. You have to be enlightened. You have to want better. You have to know your vision. You have to know your grind. You have to know where you're going. Have to know who you are, and you have to know who you belong to. When you know who you are and you know who you belong to, you're untouchable. You're unstoppable. It does not matter what others are saying. All of that is irrelevant to the progress of your life because you're moving forward regardless of their support, regardless of their understanding. Know that. See, that's why I was talking about your exit strategy and building that foundation. See, in the past, maybe you didn't know who you were, but today, you know who you are and you know where you're going and you know what you're going to do. You have your plan, you have your goals, and it doesn't matter how many times you get down. It doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter what other people believe about you, but it's about what you believe about yourself. See, stand in that personal truth and walk in and know your worth. Stand up. Blossom, grow, multiply. See, I talk about it all the time for you to be encouraged. See, you can't wait for other people to encourage you. You have to encourage yourself. See, you got to stand up and you got to applaud yourself. You have to applaud yourself and you have to tell yourself, I'm proud of you, even when nobody else does. See, people don't see in the background when you're on your knees, when the tears are coming down your face, when you're having a hard day, when your health is not doing good. People don't know about all of those days. People only see, when you look nice and all and you look put together. But people don't know behind closed doors when your bills are due, when you don't know how you're going to pay them. People don't know that part. Or when your health is struggling. People don't know that part. People don't know your past when you're struggling with the skeletons in your closet. People don't know that part. See, but you have an exit strategy that makes you stand apart from other people. You stand out from the rest. People don't know because you're the best. You're the best that they've ever seen. That's why other people, they talk about you. That's why other people don't like you. That's why. That part. See, we have to understand that you don't need other people to be your friend. Who wants to be your friend will be, and it will be unchangeable. But you have to firmly know who you are. You have to firmly know what you want to do. You have to firmly identify where you're going. And when you know that part, there's nothing that can stop your grind. There's nothing that can stop your fire because you are on the fast track to success. Know that part. And I promise you that you will get there. You will get there. You will get there. And don't listen to what anybody else says. Don't listen to what other people do. We have to learn more to silence the noise from outsiders. And sometimes just put your fingers in your ear. Don't read everything that other people say. Who cares? You're leaving those people behind. You're going up. You're elevating. People are always never going to like the ones that are elevating, the ones that are blossoming, the ones that are trying, the ones that you look better, you feel better, you're smiling more. Nobody can stop your joy. Don't let anybody take you off track. Doesn't matter if it's somebody you've been in a relationship for years. It doesn't matter if it's your mama, your cousin, your sister. Anybody who is stopping the progress of your life, you need to get rid of them. Stop talking to them. Stop telling them your hopes and your dreams if they're not supporting you and loving you and feeding your spirit. Get rid of them. Get on the right track and path to success. Go after what you want. Today is the day. Don't worry about yesterday and what you didn't do. Get up. Today is the day for you to succeed. Today is your day of prosperity. Today is your day of change. Walk in that. Hold your head up high and believe in yourself, knowing that you are capable and able. Know that you are somebody. And I'm just going to go quickly and do a recap. So today's topic was get back on track. So point number 1, you have to realize that you're off track. Point number 2, you have to find out why you got off track. Point 3, how did you get off track? Point 4, what is your exit strategy? Point 5, develop healthy habits. Point 6, get someone who will help you, a mentor, a therapist, a trusted friend, an advisor, a support group. And point 7, be accountable. I'm going to go to the chat one more time before I get up out of here. Awesome. When you do this, I feel this. That will help the other person not to put up a wall and they don't feel like you are fussing at them. Learn this from my therapist and it works. Yes, Boss Life Online. Yes, yes, yes. And what did Kiva say? Let's see. Show. Oh, thank you, Kiva. Thanks for the encouragement. I'm at work in the bushes listening. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for joining my membership. Let's see what else we got going here. Speak, Marlene. Yes. Facts. I agree. Thank y'all so much. I hope everybody has a great, prosperous day. Believe in yourself. And today is your day of change. The question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do to get on track? If you got off track, you got sidetracked, distracted, discouraged, whatever it is that happened to you yesterday, don't let that be your today. It's your opportunity for change. It's your opportunity to blossom. It's your opportunity to possess all the joy that you deserve. And you deserve endless joy, boundless prosperity, abundant finances. But it's all up to you. I'm Marlene. I am the content creator for Marlene Motivates, and you have just tapped into your dose of realness. I do this every single Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I welcome you to come. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Join my channel membership, and I will see you guys on Sunday. We're going to have a great topic. I can't wait to talk to you guys about that. I will be doing a members only live stream coming up really soon. I'm going to post that on the community tab for the members. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And like I say every single time, just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best life. And of course, after the channel song, I'm going to play the song that was made by Boss Life Online for myself. I am Tracy Lee and herself, Boss Life Online. Thank you guys. Be prosperous, motivators. I'm out.
Be encouraged, be inspired. Be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, yeah.